Republicans here in Arizona have their own thoughts on whether our state might vote in favor of Clinton come November. I spoke with Robert Graham, state chairman of the Arizona GOP, who tells me how they're using data to target voters in the general election. Arizona, a longtime red state. Since the 2000 general election, the state has favored a Republican presidential nominee. Robert Graham, state chairman of the Arizona Republican Party, is looking to keep it that way.
They may come in with some effort and some motivation and some momentum that's unusual after their convention, but the reality is that momentum and energy is already taking place in Arizona for Republicans.
It was in 1996, however, that Arizona went blue, voted in favor for Bill Clinton, but Graham says that won't likely happen this time around.
If you hear people on the Bernie side and people that are independents and such, they consider her part of that old guard establishment candidates, and people want change. They're trying to move away from that.
Before Graham became state chair, he founded a Scottsdale-based digital and data company focused on consumer behavior. He and his team are now using that knowledge to try to secure a GOP victory.
Voting is a consumer behavior, if you think about it. We message to them with the hopes that someday they're going to vote for our candidate or our candidates.
Graham says the state GOP is doing things differently compared to the last presidential election.
In Arizona in 2012, we didn't have a ground force. Okay, the party was in debt. Here, the Arizona Republican Party is in debt. The party was more enamored with policy versus getting people elected. The parties are supposed to be about getting their nominees elected, period. Policies are for the lawmakers and for the governor.
As for the 2016 Republican presidential nominee,
Donald Trump has disrupted the entire system, and when people try to measure his success or not, they failed, because a lot of people believe that last October that he would no longer be a possible, even a chance that he would become the nominee of the Republican Party, and look where we are today.
Now, there has been some chatter about whether Graham is contemplating a run to become chairman of the Republican National Committee. He told me the November election is his primary focus, but if things go well, he would consider running.